Good afternoon, everybody. It's certainly a great day in our neighborhood. I want to thank you all for coming today, and I want to thank Passages Gallery and its owners, Rosita and Robert, wherever they are, over there, who've been such strong supporters of mine. My campaign has been driven by people like them, small business owners and entrepreneurs working hard every day to make Hartford a better place. Yesterday, I became a grandfather for the 4th time. Hard work, let me tell you. My granddaughter, Esme, is part of the 4th generation of my family to call Hartford home. Someday soon, she'll be playing in our streets and going to our schools and making this city a part of her life. Hartford presents a great opportunity for Esme, but the state of the city today makes me concerned for our future. Our city has been plagued by mismanagement, broken promises, and a general lack of urgency, dealing with the issues of everyday citizens. And that concern is why I decided to run for mayor. Over the past few years, I've become convinced that Mayor Segarra is simply not up to the job of leading our city. We've seen repeated failures of government without meaningful progress in our communities or accountability to the taxpayers. For me, personally, the most important question has always been, how can I serve the best interests of Hartford and all of our people? I spent my entire life working to improve Hartford's communities, and I intend to keep fighting for a more responsive and responsible government. But as of today, I am no longer a candidate for mayor. This wasn't an easy decision, and it isn't one that I make lightly. My supporters and my family have done tremendous work helping me build a campaign over the last 7 months. I especially want to thank my wife, Tracy. And with me today, my sisters, Janet, Cindy, my mother, Doris, my daughters, Rory, Callie, my son, Nat, and the other daughter who's over at Hartford Hospital, for reasons I already expressed, is not with us. I want to thank them and all my supporters for all the incredible work that they've done and the commitment that they've shown. This has been a grassroots campaign with support from every neighborhood in Hartford, and many of you are here with us today, and I thank you for that. We've had support by people willing to give whatever they can to benefit our future. This tremendous outpouring of support has been humbling and gratifying. It's clear people are willing to work for the change that Hartford needs. But after a series of conversations with my family and friends, I've concluded that the best way for me to help bring about that change is to ensure that every level of city government is working for all our neighbors and residents, not just a select few. We don't just need a new mayor, but we need a new culture in city government that puts service to the community above all else. And that's why today I'm announcing that I am a candidate for Hartford City Council. Woo. As such, I will continue to do everything I can to make sure that our city has better management and oversight, so that small businesses, our schools, and our working families get the support from City Hall that they desperately need. I've lived here in Hartford for almost my entire life, and I remember seeing this city in its best days and in its darkest. I've seen the sadness in the faces of families torn apart by street violence, and the helplessness of ones left behind by our economy. I've seen parents whose concerns for our schools have been silenced, and businesses whose doors have been shuttered. But I've also seen the vibrancy and the energy that new arrivals have brought, and I've seen the resilience of our small businesses and the communities that define our city's character. I've seen our neighborhoods organize themselves to demand change and I've seen the smiles of students on graduation day as they prepare to head off to new chapters in their lives. We're a city of resolve. We can face any challenge and come out stronger in the end. But as I mentioned, we desperately need a new mayor here in Hartford. In addition to my own campaign for city council, I will be continuing to work to elect a mayor who is capable of moving the city of Hartford forward. The future is too important to leave to the same team that has let us down in the past. Mayor Segarra has been asked time and again to rise to the challenges that our city is facing today. Crime, the lack of jobs, the crisis in our schools, scandals at City Hall. And every time we've asked him to rise, he's let us down. Being mayor requires having a vision for where we should be heading, and it requires the leadership to get us there. After spending many, and I mean to emphasize many, hours with him at debates and forums, count them, 9 forums to date, and hearing him on the campaign trail, I can tell you that Luke Bronin and I share a love for Hartford and a vision for its future that will make our city stronger and more prosperous in the years to come. And that's why today I am proud to announce my strong support for Luke Bronin for mayor. Luke, I look forward to working with you to bring our shared vision to life. Together, we can make a great city and a place for my family and your family and all families to grow and to prosper, and most of all, to be proud to call Hartford home. Woo!
John, I could not be more proud, more honored than to stand with you today. John and I have gotten to know each other very well over the past few months. And I know that for John, nothing is more important than family. And I congratulate him and Tracy and the Gale family on the newest arrival. But I also know that for John and his whole family, Hartford is like family. And so I am proud to stand with your family, with mine, with our supporters, and to look forward to what we're going to do for the city of Hartford. You know, if you take a minute when we're done here and go into Passage's gallery and look at the wall they have in there of photos of Hartford history, it's a thing to behold. You know, men and women for generations who have worked to make this city stronger, make this city better, and today we are coming together to write the next chapter of Hartford's history. As John said so eloquently, we know that Hartford has big challenges, and Hartford needs big changes. But Hartford's best days do not have to be behind us. And if we come together and we fight to make City Hall a place where we're back in the business of serving every neighborhood, of responding to residents, of making sure that you don't have to win a lottery to send your kid to a good school, and that you can grow up in Hartford and get a good job and a good education no matter where you live in the city, then we can be a great small city again. You know, everyone here is deeply committed to Hartford's future. John is somebody who has shown the creativity and the innovation and the get-it-done spirit that I think we desperately need in this city. He helped start a great diner just down the road, bring entertainment to the riverfront, and he served the people of Hartford as an attorney for many, many years. And so as we go forward in the coming months, I would be so honored to have the chance to work with him if we are both elected. But first, we have a lot of hard work to do. Over the next 2 months, we are all going to be knocking on thousands of doors. We're all going to be taking our message to the voters of Hartford directly and saying we know Hartford needs a change. And we believe that if we bring that change in leadership, if we create a City Hall where when you call City Hall, someone answers the phone, then we will be a city that has great days still ahead. And someday we'll reconvene here and look at the pictures on the wall and say, look at what we achieved together. So thank you, John. I could not be more honored. Tracy, my wife Sarah, I'm so proud to stand with her and to have her as a partner in this battle. And I'm so proud to stand with all of you as we take this fight forward to make sure that Hartford's best days are still ahead. So thank you. God bless.